now to sports.
I know what your game is.
Baseball? You've got basketball and some football. So let's go to college sports.
Passes it to the man, shoots it, and boom goes the dynamite.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
Now it's time for sports.
One more time this year from the campus of East Lawrence High School, we welcome you to the final night of the 2021 Lawrence County Basketball Tournament. Thank you for listening live on 97.9. Thank also for those of you listening online at walw.org. Tonight, host East Lawrence is taking on the LCHS Red Devils in the boys varsity final. Our broadcast tonight brought to you by Berryman Trenching, Brewers Heating and Air, Ben Jones, your State Farm Insurance agent, Chief and Snoogie Secret Pit, First South Farm Credit, Fletcher Family Chiropractic Clinic, John's Barbecue, Joe Wheeler EMC, the Kirby Insurance Agency, Lawrence County Exchange, Pet Glasgow Insurance, Pepsi-Cola Decatur, Phil Portland, Lance Food Mart, and by Woodman Life Insurance Agent Will Enman. High school basketball, Lawrence County style, that should be a good one. The LCHS and East Lawrence for the 2021 County Championship. We crowned one varsity champ last night. Let's see who's going to need to make a little more room for another county champ trophy in their trophy case. We're glad you're along with us on 97.9, as well as those of you online. Stick around. We'll be back after this 60-second break.
For 45 years, you've shopped at Saints Food Mart, located at the intersection of Highways 157 and 101 in Hatton. You've shopped there because of the friendly service and for the Phillips 66 gasoline that helps clean your engine while you drive, giving you more MPGs. The deli has an extensive menu with Little Italy Pizza, great barbecue, chicken tender baskets, and the best burgers in town. And every morning, you get those tasty breakfast biscuits. Don't forget the Hatton U-Store has storage units located close by as well. Open 5 till 9, 7 days a week, where your business is always appreciated. The job of planning and digging water or electrical lines, well, it's a job you only want to do once. That's when you need to call Mike Berryman at Berryman Trenching, specializing in all types of trenches, from water line installation to buried electrical lines. Mike's the man you need to call. Locally owned and operated, licensed and insured. Mike tells me there's no job too big or too small. He'll dig them all. That's Berryman Trenching. For a free, no-obligation estimate, his number is 256-318-0579. Call Mike today.
And we welcome you back to East Lawrence High School, getting ready for the boys varsity final. It's the finale. Last game of the 2021 county tournament. And got my partner Benny Williams with me to my left. And Benny, before we forget about it, I want to thank the fine folks at East Lawrence for being a nice host for a different kind of county tournament this year.
That's for a fact. They've done a great job. We alluded to it last night, so we won't get in depth again with it. But I had Coach Ferguson, Bang Garner, football coach Bo McCover. Coach Cover has done a great job, and they've done the best they can do regarding this. Before we get into tonight's game, we sort of get caught up in the tail end of the championship game, talk about certain things. But let me go back to last night and tip my hat to Savannah and Taylor Williams. Whew. Yep, what a wonderful game they played last night. I don't think you mentioned them in the post-game show last night, but they couldn't have been any better.
Yeah.
And they were able to compliment Sadie Thompson and the other players for the Red Devils, and they just played a great game.
Well, Taylor did on the defensive side, especially, and Savannah. She was, if any player was in a what they call in a zone, she was with those rainbow threes from deep in the corner, especially the first part of the game.
Let's get to tonight. It's the Red Devils and the East Lawrence Eagles. East Lawrence got in here by upsetting Canton the other night, 72-70 in overtime, and the Red Devils beat R.A. Hubbard 60-52. These two teams have met twice this season. The Red Devils won both of them in November, 61-48, and again in December by 2 only, 60-58. So this one could go either way. Should be a good ball game. Glad you're along with us.
Yeah, we sure are. It should be a good one. East Lawrence playing really well here the latter part of the regular season, so it should be a good one tonight. We're going to take a 2-minute break, getting ready for our national anthem here locally, and then we'll do player introductions when we come back. You're listening to the 2021 Lawrence County Basketball Tournament on 97.9. We sure do appreciate it. Be back in 2.
You may not be able to win a decathlon like Olympic gold medalist Dan O'Brien, but you can take advantage of a key ingredient to his success, using regular chiropractic care. If you suffer from chronic headache, sinus or ear infection, or other body pains, Dr. Fletcher may be able to help you stay fit for one of the most important races of all, your race through life. New patients are always welcome. For an appointment, the number is 974-0415. Fletcher Family Chiropractic Clinic, across from Bankhead Plaza, and on the web at FletcherFamilyChiropractic.com.
If you're a lover of not just great barbecue, but great food of all kinds and flavors, the only place you need to remember is John's Barbecue, either on Court Street or on Highway 157 right here in Moulton. If barbecue is not on your menu this time, that's no problem. Try the buffalo or boneless wings with tangy sauces or the hot hand-battered shrimp and oysters. And their catfish plates feature fresh fish delivered from Taylor's Fish Market. Now, you can't get much fresher than that, can you? John's Barbecue, and their slogan says it all. Good friends, good food, all fired up.
This county tournament broadcast is brought to you by Philtech. Located in Cortland, Philtech brings you over 25 years experience formulating custom water treatment blends that meet your specific needs. Since 2014, Philtech has provided custom chemical blends for industrial boiler water and cooling tower treatments, as well as a manufacturer of aluminum salt coagulants that serve many municipalities. From 50 pounds to 45,000 pounds, they can take care of the treatments you need. 256-637-2843. That's Philtech in Cortland.
Locally owned and operated, Brewers Heating and Air Conditioning has proudly served this area with the finest in heating and air conditioning for over 40 years. Building a new home, remodeling a home, you can trust Norman, Chad, and all the folks at Brewers Heating and Air for your heating and cooling needs. They offer free estimates, available financing, and if you need service even after hours, they have you covered there as well. Your headquarters for quality American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is Brewers Heating and Air right here in Moulton. 256-974-9204. They want the opportunity to serve you.
Our national anthem here at the gym at East Lawrence High School, getting ready for the varsity finals between Lawrence County and East Lawrence. Looking at our starting lineup, getting ready to be announced here courtside. We'll do it for you at home. First off, for East Lawrence, coming into the game at 7-13. But as we mentioned, they have really been playing some excellent basketball the past couple of 3 weeks. On the bench tonight for East Lawrence, number 1, Javon. Number 2, Levi Barnes. Raylan Robinson, number 14, will be coming off the bench tonight. Number 21, Neil Blackson. Number 24, Tony Valdivinas. Number 32, Luke Hurst. And number 34, Nate Turner, will be East Lawrence's team on the bench. For the 5 starters, it's going to go like this. At guard, 5'10" junior, number 0, Peyton Kelly. At one of the 4 guard positions, 5'11" senior, number 3, Payton Davenport. 6-foot sophomore, Coleman Garner will be wearing number 4 tonight, also playing guard. Isaiah Hubbard, 6'1" junior, number 11 at the 4th guard position. And anchoring the middle, 6'5" senior, Zach Terry, had a good game night before last, wearing number 44. For Lawrence County coming in at 12-5. The team includes Connor Southern, number 5, Houston Mitchell, Braden Fountain, Cole Turner, Ethan Gordon, and Kane Byers. Starting 5 for Lawrence County, at guard, number 1, 6'2" senior, Evan Allred. At a second guard position, 5'9" junior, Ben Michael Bennett, wearing number 2 tonight. And at guard, Brody Sparks, 5'11" senior, wearing number 4. And at forward, anchoring the middle, number 44, 6'4" senior, Garrett Lee. And Benny, that'll be your starting lineup for Lawrence County and East Lawrence High School.
Red Devils being introduced on the other end. East Lawrence just got finished being introduced by the public address announcer. While they finish that business, we'll break away 1 minute. We'll be back with the tip-off on 97.9 Sports.
Insurance. You know just how important it is for the security of the ones that you love. Kirby Insurance Agency, located across from Walmart in Moulton, is your locally owned and operated independent insurance agency. Darren Kirby can help you with your home, auto, business, and life insurance needs, can answer the questions that you might have, and offer a solution to fit both your budget and your lifestyle. Kirby Insurance Agency, 12495 Highway 157 in Moulton, across from Walmart, 905-0016.
Getting a flu shot helps us stay healthy, so we don't miss out on what matters. Like that family movie night your daughter can't live without. Yeah, can't do that. Every year, millions of people in the U.S. get the flu. Especially now, no one has time to miss out on moments that matter. So get your flu shot. Find out more at getmyflushot.org. Brought to you by the AMA, CDC, and the Ad Council.
And we're back. Want to congratulate, while we got a chance here, congratulate our winners in the previous game that took place. That includes the Lawrence County Lady Devils last night. And in the JV Boys game, congratulate Haddon, defeating Lawrence County. Haddon also won the Junior Girls game by defeating East Lawrence. So we got 3 winners, Benny. We've got time for room for one more crown tonight. It'll be the winner of this one. Take it away, sir.
Thank you very much. Red Devils in their home white, being the higher city team. East Lawrence out in the black. And they will get the honors to inbound the ball. And they'll be going the other way as we sit on the stage here tonight at East Lawrence. Take along with us for the boys' finals. Here's Zach Perry, backdoor cutter, turnaround jumper, won't go. Good look by Payton Kelly, and the Red Devils down with it in a hurry. They'd like to get out and go with it. Here's all red tops to keep in by Bennett. Bennett, left side. They work the edges. All red fluffs the shot. Goes across court to Brody Sparks. Here's Sparks' 3 on the way. It rattles around, no good. And we got a tie-up jump ball. It'll be Red Devil ball. Alternate possession. Zach Perry and Garrett Lee together, and that'll be a good matchup tonight throughout this game. Both of the post players. Here's Fox, long outlet pass to all red. Left side, then Michael Bennett. Missed everything. Karam goes to Red Devils. All red back to Bennett again in the corner to Johnson. Into the lane. As they go. Edges. All red's 3 on the way. Good. Evan all red. Good ball movement by the Red Devils. So they find the open 3. And the Red Devils lead it 3-0. Here's East Lawrence on the left side. Payton Kelly down on the baseline. Goes to Zach Perry. That's a pretty easy basket right there up and in.
He's money under the basket, Benny, just like he was 2 nights ago.
Yeah, Red Devils got lost in the shuffle that time. Perry wide open under the backboard. Thanks to 3-2 game here early. Garrett Lee, kick out. Right side all red in the corner. Alan Johnson, baseline jumper, no good. Good inside position lead. Turn around off the glass, short of the mark. Zach Terry down with a rebound. He'll leave it with Davenport. He'll walk it across the time lane. We're approach 6 minutes in the first quarter. Red Devils with a 1-point lead. Here's Hubbard. Off to Peyton Kelly. Back out to Hubbard. With a crossover dribble. Goes back to his right. Almost walked with it. Got it to Garner. He'll go up in the lane. 12-footer. No good. That's inside position. Put up. No good. Alandis Johnson down with a rebound. Boy, Hubbard had it roll all over the rim for him, but it wouldn't go down. Here's the Devils in the front court. All red. Right side, Ben Michael Bennett. He'll take a straightaway three. It's back of the iron, no good. And East Lawrence down with a rebound. Alandis Johnson got a hand on it early and tipped it right to Coleman Garner. And here's East Lawrence in the front court. Boys finals, great you're along with us tonight. Here's Zach Terry. Gets it back to Hubbard. They'll have to back out, go to Terry back again. Over to Garrett Lee. Shots up, no good. Out up under the backboard for the Red Devils. Right side to Lee. Lee to the hole. Puts it up and in. Good move, strong move by Garrett Lee. He's about a step ahead of Zach Terry coming from the back side. The Red Devils lead it 5-2. Coleman Garner in the lane. Floater on the way good. Running right down the baseline. Garner between two Red Devils puts the ball up, and it's a 1-point game for the Devils, 5-4. Here's all red. Bennett. Down in the corner, Johnson. And it's all red. Zone being played by East Lawrence. Here's the ball almost stolen away. All red holds on to it. Goes back to Bennett. Bennett, heavy traffic, has it blocked out of bounds. That's no man's land right there.
With Zach Terry under the basket, It is. You can't go against him.
A lot of trees there to go through. So here's the Red Devils with the ball. All red open on the baseline. He's good. This is a two-shot basket, I believe. It's 7-4. So all red 2 for 2 from the field tonight. 4:14 in the first quarter. And here's the turnover in the back court. One to field the ball game so far. Red Devils with the ball. Brody Sparks down in the corner all red again. He'll go right side to Ben Michael Bennett. He'll land it with Alandis Johnson on the wing as they rotate from side to side. Here's a long three on the way. Good in the Bennett. Pleasant on tonight. His first three of the ball game. And the Red Devils suddenly with a 6-point lead. Here's Davenport, top of the circle. He and Bennett will have a good matchup tonight all evening. Here's a long-range three for Kelly. Bent in front of the rim, got his own rebound, but we got a foul as he went back up. I think Brody Sparks will be called for the foul. We'll wait till they post it, and that'll be a fact. That'll be the first foul of the ball game for either team. That's the line to be Peyton Kelly, 5'10" junior. And the shot's on the way in front of the rim, won't go. He'll get one more. Second one is on the way, good. Kelly's first point for the night. And the Red Devils with the ball, leading it 10-5 as we approach 3 minutes in the first quarter. Hart. Bennett holds the ball over his head, goes to Johnson in the lane, and it's knocked out of bounds off of Zach Terry. Alandis Johnson down on the baseline, trying to go up for the layup. Had it knocked out of his hand. So here's all red on the end that pass. Bennett top of the circle, and he carries the ball. First turnover of the ball game for the Red Devils, and East Lawrence has only committed one, so a pretty clean early game here as we play in the finals, the boys' finals of the 2021 Lawrence County Tournament.
Yeah, especially with all the ball movement. You know, there are a couple of turnovers, Benny. Nice ball handling by both teams right now.
Davenport, Hubbard, down the lane, blocked by Garrett Lee. Well, we got a jump ball.
Yep.
That's tie up. That's good luck for East Lawrence because they'll get the ball. Boy, Garrett Lee was high in the air on that one. He got the top of that basketball.
All basketball, too.
So here's the Eagles. Hubbard in the lane. Had that one swatted away by Lee. Down the lane, here comes Allred. He'll throw the brakes on. Left side in the corner. Bennett's open for the three. It rattles around, no good. Kept alive by Allred. Back outside the Brody's Park. Right side, Alandis Johnson's three. This one's short. And Kelly will run it down for the Eagles. He's in the front court. Going to take it all the way down, put it up and in. Payton Kelly. Good move that time by Kelly to get around Alandis Johnson. 10-7, Red Devils by 3. Here in the frame, it's going to be a push. This push is going to go against Zach Terry as Garrett Lee tried to spin around move. First foul of the ball game for East Lawrence. And the first for Terry. And here comes Tucker in the ball game for the Eagles. So Brody Sparks will inbound the basketball for LC. Gets it into Allred. Left side, it goes to Lee. In the corner, Allred's three again. Back of the iron, no good. I tell you, Garrett Lee's a beast so far in this ball game. Here, Michael Bennett off the glass up and in. 12-7, Red Devils.
Garrett finding the ball on both ends of the court right now.
Yeah, he's playing both ways. He's running for the ball. Hubbard. He and Alandis Johnson got a good matchup tonight. Here's Garner, goes right side. Kelly pull up from the free throw line. No good. Got his own rebound, puts it up, made it. Right back to him. He's got 5 points in the game early. And the 12-9 Devils at a minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Allred over on the right wing, goes across court to Bennett. He thought about the three, goes back to Sparks. Looks to the inside. Johnson's open for the three. Carum's out, no good. And Hubbard running for the East Lawrence Eagles. He'll run over Michael Bennett, and they'll call a block. So Hubbard will go to the line. Bennett will get the foul. That'll be his first and the team's second. He's going to go to the line and shoot. I'm not sure he ever made it to the shooting part of it. But the official said he did, and here's the shot on the way. No good. One more for Hubbard, Isaiah Hubbard, 6'1" junior. Second one's on the way. This one rattles out too, and Alandis Johnson down with it to the Red Devils. Into the front court to Sparks. They'll work the edges. Then Michael Bennett deep in the corner. Gets it out to Allred at the top at 1 minute. 2-3 zone being played by the Eagles right now. They go to Lee in the corner. Allred thought about the three and threw it right to Kelly. He'll run the other way, take it all the way down, short of the mark. Got his own rebound, turn around, no good. Garrett Lee had it batted away from him. Coleman Garner with a three, it won't go. And the ball rattling around again, and Hubbard out of there with it. Here's the drive down by Davenport. It's up, no good. Oh, 3 times they go to the well, and it comes up empty. And the Red Devils at 28 seconds to go in the first quarter will have the ball with a 3-point lead.
There's a short well, too, Ben.
Everybody around take their breath for a minute. 12-9. Red Devils lead it. Here's Allred down on the baseline. Backs out to Bennett. 4 seconds. Pull up jumper in the lane. Shot is up, no good. Rebound East Lawrence, and that's where we'll end it. A very fast-paced first quarter. Sees the Red Devils lead it 12-9. We're back 1 minute.
Need a little good news in your life? Well, here's the deal. State Farm has new lower car insurance rates in Alabama, so you can now get the service and convenience of State Farm agent Ben Jones at an even better price. That's right. State Farm can help you save more cash and get the good neighbor service you deserve. Ben is ready to help you save in Lawrence County. Call my daddy, Ben Jones, at 256-974-0634. He's the real deal.
With the new year just beginning, your Lawrence County Exchange reminds you that they will continue to offer you more in 2021. More choices, more service, and more savings, too. From your cattle to your pets. For the farmer, for the home and for you. That's Lawrence County Exchange, Moulton and Cortland.
Welcome back to East Lawrence High School as we head to the second quarter. Nobody, obviously, only one foul being called on each team tonight. So a very fast-paced and quick ball game going on here at East Lawrence. Here's the ball almost stolen away. Alandis Johnson almost missed the pass inside. Red Devils with the basketball. Left side, Brody Sparks is free. It rattles out no good. And on the rebound, they're going to get all red. He batted it away, but they say he got him with a body. That'll be the Red Devils' third foul of the ball game. And the first foul on Brody Sparks. So East Lawrence will inbound the ball. This comes Southern in the ball game for the Red Devils. Their first substitution of the night. And East Lawrence will have the ball headed the other way, down by 3. Here's Davenport, right side to Garner. Garner looks in the middle of the floor and goes back to Kelly. Kelly almost walked, little left-handed layup. No good, and stripped down by Garrett Lee. Into the front court. Here's Bennett. Almost threw it away, put it right in the belly of Payton Davenport. He went bounding out of bounds. It'll be Red Devil ball. Here's Sparks. Gets it into Bennett. Right side to Southern. Down the edges. Tries to go inside. Red Devil throw the ball away. Sparks tried to get it to Garrett Lee. Here in the lane is Payton Davenport. With a floater up and in. It's a 1-point ball game for Red Devils. Southern on the left side. He has it batted up in the air and out of bounds. It'll be the East Lawrence ball. Fourth turnover. East Lawrence trapping every chance they get. When they get you hemmed up on the end line, they're going to trap. Not a lot of room over there. Here's Red Devils with the ball. Pardon me, East Lawrence's ball. Left side to Kelly. Long range 3 on the way. Good. Back to Kelly. Give the Eagles the first lead of the night. 14-12 over the Red Devils. Into the lane. Turnaround jumper. Garrett Lee. No good. Garner down with the rebound. They're running left side. Here's Kelly again. In and out. No good. From 3. Red Devils back to the near end. Brody Sparks with it. Into the lane. Puts up the floater off the glass. It's no good. Tucker down with a rebound for the Eagles. And here covered in the front court for East Lawrence. Kicks it off to Tucker. And the ball hits the inline out of bounds. It will stay with the Eagles.
Lawrence County pretty cold from just about any place on the court right now, Benny.
So it knows it right now. Here's Zach Terry in the ball game. Tucker got his minutes. And Jack Terry back in the ball game. Left side, they go to Davenport. Look away, thrown away through the wicket for Zach Terry. Here's Southern in the lane. Back outside to Bennett. He'll spot for the 3. Front of the rim won't go. Tries to slap it back in the corner. And it will be East Lawrence ball. .5:48 to go in the first half. 14-12. Eagles lead it by 2. Here's Kelly. Left side goes cross court. Coleman Garner, long range 3, short the mark. Zach Terry keeps it alive. Pull up Davenport, partially blocked. And the ball knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Eagles. So Kelly will inbound the basketball. Long outlet stolen in the front court by Ben Michael Bennett. First turnover for the Eagles. Here's Southern. Back to Bennett. Goes in the lane. Shoots it down real hard off the chest of Garrett Lee. Well, we got a foul in the back court. It's going to go against Zach Terry. Let's see. What was they posted? Number 4. Going to go against Garner. Garner. He is third. And the second team foul, so the Red Devils will hang on to the ball. Alan Johnson will inbound the ball. Sparks, left side Southern. Back to Sparks, Southern again. He'll shoot the three. Got it. Connor Southern with the three ball for the Red Devils. Into the 1-point lead. Kelly. Left side Hubbard. Runs right down the baseline. Shot cut short. Loose ball picked up on the floor by Alan Johnson. Here's the Red Devils running on the near end. Right side Sparks. Then Michael Bennett. Southern in the corner. Alan Johnson threes. This one's short of the mark. Everybody crashes the board. Garrett Lee puts up the rebound. It won't go. And finally, East Lawrence down with it. Garner on the run. Going to take it all the way down in heavy traffic. And the ball stolen away in the backcourt. Garner left-handed layup up and in. Red Devils got caught on the floor that time, and Garner picks up the ball and puts up the left-handed layup. And then the Red Devils throw the ball away. 7 turnovers in the game now for LC.
Little sloppy play by Lawrence County right now, Benny.
Yep. A little too quick for their own good.
East Lawrence got their first lead of the game.
They had one just a moment ago. Here's the ball stolen away by Sparks, and then he's fouled from behind. It's going to be Levi Barnes, or it's going to be Davenport, one or the other. It's going to be Levi Barnes will get the foul, his first, and the team's third. Red Devils with the basketball on the end of play. 3:59 to go in the first half. Southern, left-handed layup, rolls around, won't go. Garrett Lee giving the line. Here's Levi Barnes down with the rebound. Davenport running down the far side. He'll take it all the way under the backboard. Reverse layup, no good. Loose ball carries back his way as Alan Johnson had a hand on it. Here's Garner's three. It won't go. From way outside. Brody Sparks down with the rebound. 3:29 to go in the first half. 16-15 East Lawrence. Turned around by Garrett Lee. No good. Hip, no good. Rolled all the way around the rim. Got it the third time and put in. Garrett Lee with 4 points. Kept fighting until he finally got one to drop, and the 17-16 Devils.
Pretty persistent, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. There's Garner. Davenport. Goes down in the corner. Hubbard wide open. Puts it up and in.
Got lost in the shuffle.
Yes, he did. His first points of the night. Seesaw continues. 18-17 Eagles. Here's Sparks with the ball. Right side to Bennett. Back to Sparks. Left side Southern. Three on the way. Front of the rim won't go. That time Garrett Lee had it carry him away from him. Here's Levi Barnes in the front court. Goes to right side. Garner's three. This one won't go. Alan Johnson down with a rebound and a foul. Foul on Zach Terry is going to be his second. And the team fourth. So here comes Tucker right back in the ball game. Zach Terry will go out, and the Red Devils will have the ball down by 1 with 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Right side Southern, thought about the three, goes to Sparks. Right side Ben Michael Bennett, back of the iron, no good. East Lawrence with the basketball across the timeline. Davenport, he might have walked with the ball, and he did, yes. Fourth turnover of the ball game for the Eagles. And the Red Devils will have the ball with 2:10 to go. Timeout's going to be taken. Dane Garner wants a 30-second timeout. We'll take one with him. 2:10 to go in the half. We'll be right back.
For almost 100 years, people have trusted their home, auto, business, and life insurance to the good folks at Pet Glasgow Insurance. Stop being held captive with only one option from your current insurance company. From the multiple companies they represent, let Pet Glasgow do the shopping for you by offering the right coverage for the best value. They believe you deserve more than 15 minutes to protect the things that matter most. As you sleep, as you drive, and as you do business. Pet Glasgow Insurance. Highway 157 South, next door to Bruce Gordon Real Estate.
Welcome back to Eagle Land. 2:10 to go in the first half. the 91st Lawrence County Tournament. This one will decide the county champion in the boys division. Red Devils down by 1 with 2 minutes to go in the first half of play. Right side to Southern. Back out to Ben Michael Bennett. Southern's open again. Connor Southern, that's his second three of the ball game. 20-18 Red Devils. Here's the Eagles into the front court. Kelly, right side Davenport, looks somebody to post up, nobody there. Here's Isaiah Hubbard with a crossover dribble. Goes in the corner to Davenport. He runs right down the lane, pull up too hard. And Southern down with a rebound for the Red Devils with 1.25 minutes to go. Alandis Johnson, 3 on the way. Way too rushed for the Red Devils. The Cavalry hadn't even got back when he shot that one. So here's East Lawrence in the front. Levi Barnes in the corner. 3 for Davenport. Good. Nice Davenport. He's had a knack of coming up with some big buckets. Yep. When they really need them, and there's one of them, 21-20. East Lawrence got the ball stolen away. Kelly running, and the ball's almost stolen away, and it'll stay off of all red fingertips with the East Lawrence Eagles.
Kelly picked the pocket and got his pocket picked.
Yep, he did. In the corner, Levi Barnes, shot's no good, and all red down with it with 50 seconds to go in the first half. Red Devils in the corner, Southern again for another 3, got it. Connor Southern is on fire. That's 3 threes for him off the bench. They lead it 23-21 Red Devils with a half minute to go in the half. But Connor Southern's been the savior for the Red Devils so far in the scoring world. Here's the drive down for Kelly. Good in the corner. He's been money tonight. He's got 10 points in the first half. 23-23 ball game, 10 seconds. I'm sure the Red Devils know somebody's going to have to shoot it. 4 seconds. Into Garrett Lee, off the glass. Good. Garrett Lee got Buckner on his hip, spun around, laid it in. And that's where we'll end the first half of play. 25-23 Red Devils.
Looking at some of the first half stats, first off for East Lawrence, pretty balanced scoring by the first 5 for East Lawrence. Here's how it went down. Zach Terry picked up 2 points and also picked up 2 fouls. Have to kind of watch what see happens in the second half with that one. Isaiah Hubbard, 2 points as well. Coleman Garner with 4. Payton Davenport with 5. Peyton Kelly contributing 10 points. That's going to total 23 points. For Lawrence County, Evan Allred with 5. Ben Michael Bennett with 5. Garrett Lee with 6. Now, Brody Sparks, Alandis Johnson, neither one have scored in the first half. But Connor Southern with 3 big 3-point shots coming off the bench leads all Lawrence County scorers with 9. So it gives Lawrence County a total of 25 points. Team stats, Lawrence County did not go to the free throw line in the first half. East Lawrence did. They went twice and made 1 of 4 attempts. Lawrence County turned the ball over 7 times to East Lawrence's 4. And 3-point shots, neither team shooting the lights out from 3-point range. East Lawrence 2 of 8. Lawrence County 4 of 19. Score by quarters, Lawrence County led after 1, 12-9, and lead here at the half, 25-23. Nobody really in any kind of foul trouble. Zach Cherry has 2, and other players on both teams have 1 apiece. So that's the way it stands. 25-23 our score. 2 more quarters to crown a county Varsity Boys champ. We get ready for third quarter action. With Lawrence County leading East Lawrence 25-23. Getting ready now to begin his 23rd quarter of play-by-play action in the 2021 Lawrence County tournament. Here's Benny Williams.
Adds up in a hurry, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. You don't realize it.
No,
if
you
say it
don't.
like that, do you?
25-23 as we crank up the second half of play to determine the 2021 champion, the boys varsity division. Fort Orange County, the Eagles get the basketball on offensive possession. They will inbound it, working back toward us this quarter. It's Payton Kelly. Cross court, he goes to Coleman Garner. Shot's on the way for three, won't go. And the Red Devils down with the rebound, front court. Off to Ben Michael Bennett. There go left side to Brody Sparks. Johnson looking inside. Here's a three. No good by Ben Michael Bennett. Won't go. Long range three. And he fars down with the rebound. Isaiah Hubbard gets Kelly. Left side, Garner's three on the way. This is good. Coleman Garner. You leave him alone out there long enough, he'll make one. Yes, sir. 26-25 Eagles. Here's Brody Sparks. Into the post. Kick out to Johnson. Down in the corner. Lob down. All red baseline jumper. Too hard. And the foul on the rebound is going to be on Garner over the back. His second and the first of the second half.
That's over the back of Garrett Lee. That was a big jump.
Way over the back. Here's the Red Devils to inbound the ball. Long outlet goes to Bennett. In the corner to Johnson. Back to Bennett. Lob to Garrett Lee. Left side three on the way. Spark. This one won't go. Coleman Garner down with the rebound for East Lawrence. He's running. Kicks it off to the left side to Kelly. Kelly working on Garrett Lee. Goes to Zach Perry in the lane. Puts it up. No good. And the Red Devils down with the rebound. Hurdley into the front court. Alandis Johnson three. And he finally made one. Got 2 or 3 in the first half. Didn't go. That one did. 28-26 Devils. There's a lob back to the back court. Red Devils a little pressure back there now. Into the front court to Kelly. In the lane to Davenport. Got it to Terry. Off the glass. Good. Rocked it for a minute. Picked it up without any pressure. And we're tied at 28. Alandis Johnson over on the right wing as the Red Devils hurriedly getting across the timeline. Red Devils work those edges, moving in a hurry. Into Garrett Lee, turnaround floater, good. Garrett Lee, a high archer, he's got 8 in the game. And it's 30-28 Red Devils. Here's a spin move out top. We got a bumping foul. It's going to go against All Red, I think.
I think you're right. He's over there.
He's on. That's him. His second. And the first of the second half for the Red Devils. Eagles in the front court. In the corner, Kelly. He'll shoot a three. Good. Payton Kelly. He's got 13 in the game. And it's 31-30 Eagles. Left side. Then Michael Bennett, long range three. This one's good. That one from downtown. 33-31, and suddenly it's raining threes in this gymnasium.
Good hang time on that last one.
Yes, it was. 33-31 Devils. Into the post. Here's Kelly down the baseline. Into Zach Terry. Give and go. Nice play up at the end.
Well done.
33 all. Here's Lee on the wing, left side. Bennett's going to try another three. This one too hard off the back of the rim. Here's Davenport running. He's going to be cut off before he can get down on the baseline. He has to leave it with Garner, and then the ball nearly stolen away. Garner, left side, not a walk. Got away with it. Turn around jumper, good by Hubbard, Isaiah Hubbard. 35-33 Eagles. The seesaw continues. There's All Red. Right side to Johnson. Johnson thought about taking the three and didn't. Got it back to Bennett. Back to Johnson. Johnson nearly standing on the end line. Gets it to Spark. Spark walks. Third turnover of the ball game for the second half for the Red Devils. 8 total in the game. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, 35-33 East Lawrence. Here again is Kelly. Good. He's got the hand tonight. He's got 16 in the game for East Lawrence. And it's 38-33, their biggest lead of the ball game. Here's the all red too hard off the glass. And the Eagles down with it. Davenport in the front court. Left side Garner, his three, in and out, no good. Red Devils on the rebound, and they're running. And we've got a timeout as the Red Devils come down the floor. Coach Stedman with a 30-second timeout. 3:28 to third. 38-33 Eagles. We're back in 30 seconds.
Insurance. You know just how important it is for the security of the ones that you love. Kirby Insurance Agency, located across from Walmart in Moulton, is your locally owned and operated independent insurance agency. Darren Kirby can help you with your home, auto, business, and life insurance needs, can answer the questions that you might have, and offer a solution to fit both your budget and your lifestyle. Kirby Insurance Agency, 12495 Highway 157 in Moulton, across from Walmart. 905-0016.
Welcome back to East Lawrence. 3:28 to go in the third quarter. The Eagles leading 38-33 over the Red Devils. And the Red Devils will have the basketball. Down on the far end. Here's all red down in the corner. Lob into Lee. Lee working on Zach Terry. Puts it up. Rattles out. No good. Didn't get the kind roll that time. And here's the Eagles in the front court. Here's Hubbard, had the ball almost stripped away. Goes to Terry in the lane. Trying to work over Garrett Lee and Kane. Kicks out right side Davenport. His three way too hard. And the Red Devils down with the rebound. Into the front court. Southern, his three short. And it's skying in the air. Zach Terry for East Lawrence. Here's Davenport across the timeline with it for East Lawrence. 2:40 to go in the third quarter. 38-33 East Lawrence. Here's Garner with it. Back to Kelly. Kelly thought about the three, thought better of it. Into Terry. He's going to back down on Garrett Lee and he walks. Good defense by Garrett Lee that time. He wouldn't give in. That's the fifth turnover ball game for East Lawrence. He's back down with him.
Yep.
Created the turnover. Here's Tucker in the ball game for Zach Terry. So the Red Devils down by 5 with the basketball. It's 2:24 to go in the third. And Michael Bennett out top. East Lawrence really extending that zone now. Here's Southern three. It won't go. Tipped around. East Lawrence down with the rebound. Here's Hubbard in the lane. Off to Kelly. Kelly shot, fall away, won't go. Rebound Tucker. It's blocked by Alandis Johnson. Here's Southern the other way for the Red Devils. Off to All Red. Left side, Bennett three. It rattles out, won't go. All Red got the loose ball. Gives it to Southern. Floater in the lane, won't go. Loose ball picked up out of bounds, and it'll be East Lawrence ball. So the action fast and furious, as they say.
Just thinking, there's a lot of action on the court right now, isn't it?
Yep, here's East Lawrence with the basketball. Up by 5. Davenport nearly had the ball stolen. Got it to Hubbard. Trying to clear out on the right side. Here he is into that little opening, and here's a foul going to go on Southern or All Red. Take the choice.
I think both of them are guilty. I'm not sure who will get the foul.
Southern's going to get the foul. That'll be his third and the team's second. Good drive in the lane by Payton Davenport. He got a little step on Southern that time. He had to reach for it. Shots on the way, good. Here's Levi Barnes in the ball game for East Lawrence. 39-33. Red Devils have gone a while without scoring. Shots up and good. 2 out of 2 for Davenport, and it's a 7-point lead for the Eagles. Alandis Johnson with the basketball. Bennett Johnson, long three on the way, short, no good. Garrett Lee got the rebound, goes back to Johnson, down the baseline, puts it up, throws it in. Alandis Johnson.
Strong to the basket.
Got a good clear out by Garrett Lee that time. And it's a 5-point lead for the East Lawrence Eagles. Under 1 minute to go. Then Michael Bennett still puts it up and in. He'll go the distance the other way. He's got 10. And then suddenly it's a 3-point game with 40 seconds to play in the third quarter. Here's Barnes looking to the inside. Back to Hubbard. With the instructions from the near side. Gets it to Barnes. Barnes look away. Little give and go in the back door. And it's blocked by Garrett Lee. And they're going to call a foul on him. That'll be his first and the team's third. Going to the line will be Payton Davenport. Shot from the way, good. Second one is on the way, good. Davenport's got 9. And it's 42-37 with 25 seconds to go. The Eagles in the lead as we head toward the tail end of quarter number 3. Johnson, top of the key, right side Southern, and move the ball quickly on the outside perimeter. 13 seconds, 10 seconds to go. Bennett, right side to Southern, 7 seconds. Bennett's free, on the way, good. Michael Bennett. And the shot's on the way, no good. And that's where we will end the third quarter of play. 42-40 East Lawrence. We're back in 1 minute.
Need a little good news in your life? Well, here's the deal. State Farm has new lower car insurance rates in Alabama, so you can now get the service and convenience of State Farm agent Ben Jones at an even better price. That's right. State Farm can help you save more cash and get the good neighbor service you deserve.
Locally owned and operated, Brewers Heating and Air Conditioning has proudly served this area with the finest in heating and air conditioning for over 40 years. Building a new home? Remodeling a home? You can trust Norman, Chad, and all the folks at Brewers Heating and Air for your heating and cooling needs. They offer free estimates, available financing, and if you need service even after hours, they have you covered there as well. Your headquarters for quality American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is Brewers Heating and Air right here in Moulton, 256-974-9204. They want the opportunity to serve you.
Let's rock it in East Lawrence on a Saturday night. Fourth quarter action. Going to crown a champ. Here's Benny Williams.
Got 1 quarter to do it. Red Devils inbound the basketball. As they work the edges out top. East Lawrence has been contending that zone all night. Here's a shot in the middle by Allred and a foul on the rebound. That'll be his third, the team's fourth. We're still in a non-cheating situation. Here comes Kane Byers in the ball game for Allred, I think.
Yeah, he was over the back on the rebound attempt.
So East Lawrence will have the basketball up 42-40 as we just start the fourth quarter play. Here's Davenport with the basketball. He'll call the play at the top. Get it to Kelly. Back up top to Garner. Left side Hubbard. Thought about the three. Back to Garner. Inside the lane. Down low. Zach Terry up and in. Coleman Garner drew the defense to him, and Zach Terry wide open. It's a 4-point lead. Here's Bennett's three on the way, no good. At the front of the rim. Davenport running, and he'll back out of the way and turn around, take a shot. He's going to be fouled by Byers, I believe. That's going to be Kane Byers' first foul, and the team's fifth. And that'll send Davenport back to the line to 49 points tonight. Shot's on the way, good.
He's been money from the line tonight.
He has. 45-40 Eagles. Second one is on the way. This one's good. 46-40. East Lawrence has had that 5 or 6 point lead the whole second half. Red Devils got it down to 2, and then Byers throws the ball away, and then a foul down the court. Going to go against Connor Southern. That'll be his second. Team 6. There's a lot of things to get away with this crew, but bumping down the court is not it.
Nope. Hasn't been all week.
Here comes Houston Mitchell in the ball game. So the Red Devils got all 3 of their tall guys in the game. Here's a 3 left side, no good. Coleman Garner got the rebound, put it up, won't go. And the rebound goes to Connor Southern for the Red Devils. That ball rolled all the way around the rim and came out. Right side, Mitchell's 3 on the way. Good. Mitchell. Goes off the bench. He knocks one down, brings the Red Devils within 3. On the wall. It's going to be called on Kelly. 7th turnover of the ball game. 46-43, East Lawrence.
So here's an opening for Lawrence County.
Here's Connor Southern in the ball game as he invented at the guards. Alan Johnson, Houston Mitchell at the forward, and Garrett Lee at the post. That's your 5 on the floor right now, and they'll go to Lee down low. Works on Zach Terry off the glass, good. Garrett Lee with a little turnaround kip, and it's 46-45 East Lawrence.
They're using Garrett Lee a little bit more under that basket right now.
They're trying to spread the middle a little bit and give him a little more working room. Here's East Lawrence. Trying to run behind the screen. He can't do it. Hubbard in the middle of the floor. Throws on the break. Back to Kelly. Off to Garner in the corner, Davenport. He'll hold the ball over his head. Back to Garner. Back to Davenport. Lob down low. Terry working on Garrett Lee up and in. Jack Terry's got 10. And they're up by 3. Red Devils for the ball. 5 minutes to go in the ball game, roughly. Houston missed the top of the circle. Left side Southern. 3 on the way. Short of the mark. Red Devils try to keep it alive. And they do. Ben Michael Bennett throws it up. Tip. No good. And they Lawrence down with the rebound. And they're running. Here's Hubbard all the way down. Little scoop. Run all the way down the middle. Down the basket. And the foul goes against Alan Johnson, I think. That'll be his first. And the 17th foul. So East Lawrence already in 1-1. And they hadn't committed but 1 foul in the second half. So here's Hubbard at the line. That could be a storyline as we walk through the rest of this game. Here's Hubbard shot up and good. 51-45, and the Red Devils will take a timeout. 6-point lead for the Eagles. 5:03 to go in the ball game. They're back in 30 seconds.
With the new year just beginning, your Lawrence County Exchange reminds you that they will continue to offer you more in 2021. More choices, more service, and more savings, too. The Co-op is your home for Husqvarna power equipment. They've got the Husqvarna tools you use all year round, including those long-lasting Husqvarna mowers. Co-op is also your home for the animals in your life, from your cattle to your pets. For the farmer, for the home, and for you, that's Lawrence County Exchange, Moulton, and Cortland.
We'll set the scene for you. East Lawrence leading 51-45 at the 5:03 mark. Coaches Stedman and Carpenter are taking a break to kind of settle down the Red Devils.
They're going to stay with that hot lineup, though, David.
Yep. It's working.
First time we had that combination tonight. Well, they got Houston Mitchell in there with Alan Johnson and Garrett Lee.
Well, Houston Mitchell took him about 15 seconds when he came into the game to make that 3-point shot, and as Joe Dean used to call it, was string music.
Was that? So the Red Devils with the ball down by 6. 5 minutes is counting in the ball game. Here's the deal into Garrett Lee. Turnaround jumper, no good. Ball tipped and Zach Terry down with the rebound. Here's Kelly off to Hubbard. Hubbard will dribble off to his left, hand it to Davenport. He's picked up by Michael Bennett. Back to Hubbard. Here comes Coleman Garner out on the wing. Back to Hubbard, looking to the inside, trying to post up Terry is what they're trying to do. And they did, and we got a foul, and he made the basket. Oh, he won't. He won before he got fouled, didn't he? 8 turnovers. That's a big play because the basket was made. It was a shuffle. Here's the Red Devils down by 6. Southern. Then it thought about taking the three. Now Houston Mitchell with. No good. And the ball dropped from the backside. Turned around by Lee and a foul called on the floor, they say. So it'd be no basket, of course. That foul goes against Isaiah Hubbard. That'll be his first foul of the ball game. So the Red Devils have the ball at their end of the floor with the ball game. 51-45 East Lawrence. Lob out top from Ben Michael. He'll drive it in the middle, go down low for Lee. Almost lost it, picked up by Houston Mitchell. Pushed it up, bounces around, won't go. And Hubbard down with the rebound. Here's the right side, long range three, no good by Garner. Red Devils running the other way. Here's Bennett, going to take it all the way to the hole, scoops up and in. We found that little opening. We saw it from here, right? Took it all the way down. It's a 4-point game. Here's the ball by Garner, and we got a timeout taken by Bang Garner for the East Lawrence Eagles. 3.5 to go in the ball game. A 4-point lead for the East Lawrence Eagles. We're back in 30 seconds. Back at East Lawrence. Eagles inbound the basketball. There's a 4-point lead as we approach 3 minutes to go in the game. I think they're going to take the air out of it a little bit and really try to get the best shot they can get. Here's Garner in the lane to Terry. Double team. Back to Garner. He'll go to the right side to Kelly. Kelly spins in the lane. Turn around jumper. Rolls in. Good move. He's got 18 in the game. And it's 53-47. Eagles lead it by 6. Here's Allred back in the ball game. Right side to Bennett. 3 on the way. Good. Good Michael Bennett. He's got 18 in the game, and it's a 3-point game for the Red Devils. Pardon me, East Lawrence. And there's a foul in the back court. Let's go against Bennett. Team's 8. Then Michael's second. 53-50 Eagle game, and Davenport going to the line. David, like you said, he has been money tonight.
Yes, he has.
Shot is on the way. Good. Nothing but the bottom. We'll get one more. Second one is on the way. Front of the rim didn't go. He finally missed one.
Yep, that's the first one in a while.
54-50 Red Devils. Bennett with a long three. Kick out. Davenport had the ball stolen away by Garrett Lee on the backside. And then we got a foul called on Kelly. That'll be his first foul. And the third foul in the second half against East Lawrence. So the Red Devils will have the ball. There's 2:20 to go in the ball game. Down by 4, 54-50. Brody Sparks back in, so you got your starting 5 back in the ball game. Down in the corner, here's Alandis Johnson. Back to Garrett Lee. Ball skipped away, and we got a foul. Back Terry, is that going to be the call? Yes. That'll be his third.
I didn't see that one.
I didn't either. It's going to be a non-shooting foul, so with 2:07 to go, Red Devils get the basketball. Here's Bennett. Long three on the way. Back to the iron, no good. In the backcourt, here come the Eagles. Under 2 to play. Here's Hubbard. Picked up by Alandis Johnson out top. Brody Sparks working on Davenport. Back to Hubbard. Hubbard to the near side, and Reese is going to be called. And Alandis Johnson, that'll be his second 19 foul. And it'll be 1-1 for East Lawrence. Minute 39 to go. Here's Hubbard. Shot is on the way. Good. 8 points in the game for the junior. Here's Connor Southern batting the ball game for all Reds, for the Red Devils, with a minute 39 to go. Hubbard will get a bonus. Second shot is on the way. Good. And timeout's going to be taken by East Lawrence, I think. Yes. 56-60 for Brody Sparks. Will come and go the whole length. We'll send Michael Bennett down here with him. And they'll inbound the ball. Bennett will let it roll as long as he can. Right side he goes. Southern 3 on the way. Front of the rim, no good. Ball tips around it, and the Eagles down with it. Here's Hubbard in the back court. Red Devils have no choice but to foul, I don't think. Left side, Davenport. There's shots up. Won't go. And the rebound loose on the floor. Davenport got it. Put it in. And he's fouled from the back. Count the basket, says the official. Brody Sparks gets the foul, his second. And that's the 10th team foul. So here's Davenport flying back to the line. Shots on the way. Good. 9-point lead for East Lawrence, their biggest of the ball game. Minute 17 to go. Right side. Here's a long range Alandis Johnson 3. And it's good. And Red Devils will quickly call a timeout. That'll cut it to 6. 1:11 to go in the game. We're about in 30 seconds.
This county tournament broadcast is brought to you by Philtech. Located in Cortland, Philtech brings you over 25 years experience formulating custom water treatment blends that meet your specific needs. Since 2014, Philtech has provided custom chemical blends for industrial boiler water and cooling tower treatments, as well as a manufacturer of aluminum salt coagulants that serve many municipalities. From 50 pounds to 45,000 pounds, they can take care of the treatments you need. 256-637-2843. That's Philtech in Cortland.
1 minute, 11 seconds left. East Lawrence about to inbound the ball. Here's Benny.
Red Devils will go full court. They don't have any other choice. Here's Hubbard back there. The ball stolen away. Here, right down the lane, up and in, is Alandis Johnson. And another quick timeout by the Red Devils. So still on the end of the pass and a quick bucket, and suddenly we got a 4-point game.
I want to remind everybody once again that this begins our basketball coverage for 2021. We'll be looking at teams as the season progresses to see where we're going to go in the areas. We started with Lawrence County High. What we usually do, we'll kind of go from there and try to follow all of our county teams as far as they can go in the area, sub-regional, regionals, and beyond. You're home for live basketball coverage in Lawrence County. It has been for, I think this is our 18th season.
Yep.
97-9, Benny.
1:05 to go. Quick steal by the Red Devils that last time. Here they are in the back court. Kelly gets it to Hubbard. Ball, it is stolen away again. Red Devils left side. Southern 3. Front of the rim, no good. Garrett Lee is going to be fouled as he will go to the line with the clock stopped. That's the best of all worlds for the Red Devils. Let's see who the foul goes on. It goes on Zach Terry. That'll be number 4 on him.
Now they're saying it wasn't a shooting foul, Benny.
Yep.
So Lawrence County is yet to go to the line.
Well, that's true. The one thing he did do is stop the clock.
Yes, sir.
Here's left side, 3. Alan Johnson, 2 in a row. And suddenly we got a 1-point ball game. Here's Kelly in the back court and a foul by Southern. Connor Southern will pick up his third. And Kelly will go to the line. 59-58 Eagles. 44.6 to go in the ball game. And here's Payton Kelly. Drops on the way. He falls in. He's got 19 tonight. 2-point lead for East Lawrence. Second one is on the way. This one rattles out, no good. Garrett Lee down to the rebound. And we got a foul back here, and it's going to be on Hubbard. That'll be his second, the team's 6. Still no shooting foul for the Red Devils, but they will get the basketball. It's 41 seconds to go. So Garrett Lee will inbound the ball at the near end. Here's Odie Sparks will pick the ball up. 40 seconds to go in the game. Red Devil down by 2. Crossover dribble, nearly stolen away. Southern, right side to Lee, back to Southern. Long range 3 on the way, misses everything. Then Michael Bennett tip of the lap. Here's Garrett Lee off balance shot. And a foul back there on Garrett Lee. And Zach Terry will go to the line. So this foul goes on Garrett Lee. That'll be his second. And Zach Terry will go to the line with 22 seconds to go. 60-58. Shots on the way. No good. Still a one-possession game. Even if Terry makes this free throw. Houston Mitchell going to come back in the game because they're going to get that length back in the ball game. Yep. For these rebounds. 22.6 to go in the ball game. Terry's second shot, no good, missed them both. There's Southern in the back court to Ben Michael Bennett. Into the front court, left side to Mitchell. Right side to Alan Johnson, 14 seconds to go. Mitchell and Johnson playing catch. Johnson's free, good! Alan Johnson with 3 straight threes. And it's 60-68. And the Red Devils will steal the ball. And the Red Devils down to 1 second. Wow, Benny. 61-60 game. Well, we got a hold, a foul call. Is that right? I think that's right. On Isaiah Hubbard. And finally, with 1 second left to go, Lost County's going to be able to go to the line. Yep, 1-1. My goodness, how big is Alan Johnson being in the last 50 seconds? 3 threes by the young man. The 6'4" junior.
Well, they've attempted 42 of them tonight, Benny. 42 three-point attempts. None more critical than the last 2 that are made. I guess that's what you need to do. 1.1 second left to go. Lawrence County leading 61-60. Lawrence County going to the line. To recap, Lawrence County led through the half, 25-23. Then East Lawrence came out like a house of fire in the third quarter and led by 2 points at the end of 3. Pretty much controlled the game up as much as 8 points, I think it was, Benny, in the fourth quarter. The Lawrence County didn't give up.
And if you go back in the last 50 seconds, what Alan Johnson has meant to this game,
oh my goodness,
he stole the ball twice, and he made 3 straight threes, and he'll go to the line now to shoot 1-1.
That's a pretty strong effort in the last couple of minutes.
Unbelievable. 61-60, Red Devils. And here's the junior at the line. Shot is on the way. Won't go. What we got? Quick timeout.
Yep.
So 7/10 of a second is all it's going to be. East Lawrence was able to rebound the ball. and they'll have it at side court with 0.7 of a second left on the clock. 61-60, Red Devils by 1.
And don't forget, we'll be back on the air in a couple of weeks with our area coverage, sub-regionals and regionals here on 97.9. Well, Benny, I wouldn't have thought it.
Well,
7 minutes ago.
I got it out. Well, I wouldn't have thought it 55 seconds
That's a
ago.
good point. You're right.
East Lawrence had a 9-point lead. I said, that's the biggest lead of the night, you know. Got it out of my mouth. It's the biggest lead of the night.
And then Alan Johnson came in with threes aplenty and defensive work as well, stealing the ball.
So let's see what they got conjured up. Garner's going to get it in. Davenport's going to fire. He hits the back of the iron. And the Red Devils pull his feet into a win. And they win the county basketball championship 61-60 over the East Lawrence Eagles. I've never seen a game turn around that quick within a minute.
Oh, I know.
One player do it all. It was just unbelievable. We'll return to East Lawrence after this 1 minute timeout.
And we welcome you back. Courtside, East Lawrence, as the Red Devils. Wouldn't have thought it, but they came through in the clutch, especially Alan Johnson, Benny.
Well, I mean, it was a one-man wrecking crew right at the end of the ball game.
Looking at the stats from tonight's game for East Lawrence. Good even scoring game by East Lawrence. Peyton Kelly with 19. Payton Davenport with 15. Colvin Garner with 7. Isaiah Hubbard with 9. Zach Terry with 10. No points are scored off the bench for East Lawrence. It was all left up to the balanced scoring of the 5 from East Lawrence. Total of 60 points. Well, Lawrence County increases their record this year to 13-5. Coming off the bench, Connor Southern with 9. Houston Mitchell with a big 3. Garrett Lee anchoring the center with 10. Then Michael Bennett with 18. Evan Allred with 5. And Alan Johnson with 16 points, and none came any more clutch than what he did the last 2 or 3 minutes of the ball game, Benny. And he is this year's most valuable player in the boys varsity contest.
Well, it's quite the game. You talk about the game of different chapters, if you will. East Lawrence held on to about a 4, 5, 6 point lead the whole second half.
Absolutely.
And then they really got it going really with less than a minute to go in the ball game, and actually took that 9-point lead. And then Alan Johnson stole the ball twice, and then turned around and made 3 straight threes on their end of the floor, and just a remarkable comeback by the Red Devils, and another one of those typical Lawrence County tournament basketball finishes.
You're absolutely right. Looking at some of the team stats, East Lawrence, they turned the ball over 10 times. They went to the line 13 for 20 from the charity stripe, 5 of 14 from three-point range. Lawrence County only went to the free throw line 1 time. That was with 1 second left to go in the game. They turned the ball over 9 times. They attempted 42 three-point shots. They made 12 of them, and none more critical than ones Alan Johnson made at the end of the game. Score by quarters, Lawrence County led by after 1, 12-9, 25-23 at the halftime break. East Lawrence took the lead with a big third quarter surge, ending the third quarter leading 42-40. Lawrence County came back the last 10, 12 seconds of the game to win the game 61-60. So that's going to wrap it up from East Lawrence in the 2021 Lawrence County Basketball Tournament. For Benny Williams and Greg Dutton. Greg, thank you so much for helping us out last week. Kyle Morgan back in Mission Control. I'm Dave saying so long, everybody. Have a great Sunday.
You're listening to 97.9 WALW LP FM, Moulton, Lawrence County.